Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Tony Gamer, or Tony That One Kid here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you a chunk of my personal life and what has been what happened when I was younger. This is going to be my backstory, what happened when I was younger and stuff. So when I was younger, my mom wasn't really there for me, and it was just really a messed up situation. We never knew who my father was, and my mom had to take care of me, and I think at the time, about 4 other children. So all that is going on, and my mom was just not, like, mentally not there. She would lie to us, she would beat us, and the only person who really took care of me was my grandma. And it turns out she wasn't even really my grandma, but I still would consider her as a grandma because she has made me who, basically, she's half of who I am today right now. So she would take care of me for a while. She'd buy me food, teach me some things. She'd buy me clothes. Because at the time, my family wasn't there. The only family I really had was a sister, and she was one of the best sisters you could ever have. I'm the second oldest out of all 7 of us. Yeah, and my sister was the oldest. I believe she's 13 now. Yeah, she should be 13 right now, and I'm 11. So we would be beaten, cursed at. A couple of times my mom would just hold my head under water when we would, like, take baths and stuff. It was just so abusive. So my grandma would take care of me, and my grandma was really sick. And yeah, she was really sick, and as I said, this is the person who I was telling you would basically do anything she could for me, because the people who were supposed to be there for me weren't there. So she was really sick, and she would take care of me and my sister, and then she just kept getting sicker and sicker. So apparently I was a very bad child because, you know, as I said, I wasn't taught anything by my real parents. They didn't bathe me. I would always have welts on my back, is what I heard. So that's all that. So then this comes to the point where my grandma says, you know what, I'm gonna have to take him to GCFS. And the manager of her building, no type of personal relationship, she said, you can't take him to DCFS. So what she did was she let me stay. She let me stay with her for a little while. She also let my sister come and visit sometimes. So then my grandma had passed away, and we had no type of contact of my mom, and like I said, we didn't know who my father was, we didn't know where my siblings were, so it was a whole messed up situation. So then she adopted me. Yep, she adopted me, and it was just so much confusion, because I didn't know what was going on, and it was just a messed up story. I mean, my mom wasn't there. I don't know who my father is. The only person who took care of me was dead. So she would take care of me and my sister sometimes, and then she's currently my mom right now, and I just want to pay so much respect to her because she's teaching me stuff that I obviously need to be taught. But this story, I still like have trauma, and I have some kind of moment. I don't want to call it a disability or anything, but some kind of moment where I can be happy and then I'll just be upset. Could be bipolar, I don't know. And my mom is she's 70. She's in her 70s, and she's taking care of me. So that just shows you how great she is. And over the years, we gained a really true relationship. So then, I believe I was in 4th grade when this happened. My other grandma, who I haven't mentioned in this video, she also was able to take care of me. What she did, she would do the same thing my other grandma would do. She would just feed me and buy me clothes. She was such a great person. Both of them were. So she died, and because we actually had a little bit of contact of what was going on with everybody, we were able to go to her funeral. But my mom, the person who abused me, my mom was there. Actually, about all of my family was there. She had like 2 more children. She had 2 more children, and it was so weird because I hadn't seen them in years. It had been 8 total years. And my sister, she looked so different. It was just a moment of joy. And then my grandma was there, and my grandma, and this is my blood grandma. I never knew. I had no type of experience with her. So as soon as I saw her, she acted like she hadn't seen me in years, but she hadn't seen me at all. She should have been there when she really wasn't. So all of that was going on. So then, my mom showed me who my supposed father was, and it turns out that we still don't know, but there's no type of evidence to prove that that's my father. And she was telling me that she would love for me to go live with her again. And just so you know, because of the abuse, she has no custody over any of us, over me or my siblings. So that's what was going on. It was just tragic. So I've lost some people who meant a lot to me. And then as I was adopted, while I was with this current family, there was my grandfather named Sam. He was in the Navy and the Marines. And it was just so, he was such an interesting and very awesome person, but I actually got to know him more in the final years of his life. Now this is gonna sound pretty funny to you, but he's just that very interesting character. He was trying to get some candy, and he fell off the ladder and he broke his hip trying to get some candy from a cabinet. So then after that, he started getting weaker and weaker, and he was the one man in the house that I could make a connection to, and we had so much in common. It was just, he was such a great person. So he died, and I remember going to his funeral, and then I cried because it was just, I was like, oh my God, he's gone, you know? Like, it was just too much. And he's not here right now to help me out, but it's not his fault. So there's just been so many tragic events that I just can't recover from. So meanwhile, I was at home one day and I started, well, I made a Gmail back when I was in this little program called Operation Push. It helps with STEM and stuff. And a lot of people say I'm a very bright kid. I've gotten A's and B's, and that's really just about it. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been getting A's and B's and stuff. So then we made this program, and apparently you needed an email, and it couldn't be a CPS email because this is something you had to personally do. So I made a Gmail. And then that's when I was inspired by a longtime friend since 3rd grade, Mason. Go subscribe to his channel, Mason Kid Gamer. He inspired me to make a YouTube channel. I started watching his videos, and I'm like, hey, maybe I should do this too. So I made a YouTube channel, and then after a while it was going pretty well, but then some drama happened, and I ended up deleting it. Now, the previous channel that I owned, because then I remade a channel, I'm only hiding it because apparently somebody hacked it and changed everything. Changed the passwords, the titles. It was so crazy. So this is my 3rd channel. And because I've gained such a relationship with you guys, and I only have very few videos or something, and 8 subscribers. It's been a great experience with you guys. You guys are like the family that I never really had. And I don't want people in my comment section saying this is fake, because Mason and Jua, everybody knows my backstory. So for anybody who didn't know, I just shared a chunk of my personal life with you. And I hope that you all will be able to help me on the rest of my journey, because you guys have helped me so much. You guys have helped with my depression, my trauma. I've even had suicidal thoughts from what's been going on and what's been carrying on since school and the funeral and everything and people dying. It was just so much, and you guys have helped me so much. So thank you, because you guys are like real family to me. So anyways, it's gonna have to end it for this video right here. Thank you all for watching. You guys are amazing, and as I said, you are my family. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications to see more videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.